Alright. That's why I was just waiting for this to show up before I start talking. That's literally why I do it. The one time I don't do it, I keep talking. But anyway, what's good? You already know the intro. It's 322. Maybe I even got someone on my old channel, on my backup channel to come over here because I probably streamed to the backup channel on accident just for like a few minutes. Hey, hit of stocks. Listen to this. You got something about stocks or anything to share? But a year ago tomorrow on 233, 4774, what's good? Like your name. What is 47? Low of market was 2237.4. Huh, you're probably talking about the Dow or something. Or some whatever. Or sorry, you're probably looking at I should probably open up the chart. Got to restart this, yeah I do. We'll see that. Guys, again, we have this all documented in the chart, so it's easy to see. Hey Jomo. Good seeing you, bro. Anyone who says, where have you been? You know, you guys subscribe to my backup channel. I don't know what else to tell you. I always tell you guys about my backup channel. No one said that yet, right? But I'm sure someone's gonna come in and say, I've missed you. It's been a while. Hey Liz Larson. Yep, today's Skull and Bones Day. You already know. Yep, see Mateo, he's back. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Yes, it's fine. You guys, I'm glad you guys are saying things like that, because then it tells me that I gotta share you my link to my backup channel, because I don't mind having multiple channels and doing this. You know, I actually love that approach a lot, but it just sucks when you guys miss out on content. Not that it matters, it's the same thing every single time. You know, same thing literally every single time. You didn't miss a single thing. You didn't anything we saw in this past week. What did you miss? What new thing did we see? I mean, same. Look, I mean, look. It's me. Why you see my thumbnails of White House? What did you miss on? You know, the ultimate day for the on 319. Again, Roman Catholic Church 193, Jesuit Order 6354, IHS 18. You know what I'm saying? Sun 27, Jesuit 78, all in the 78th day of the year. We guaranteed we'll see the White House. That's why I made the White House my thumbnail before making the video. Guaranteed we'll see the White House, Capitol Hill. It even said they're probably gonna write it out on the fucking front page, and that's literally what they did. And we've predicted this many times before. So literally, you didn't miss anything. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, two actors by numbers, predicted Kobe Bryant being in the media. He was there. Ides of March rituals. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even being facetious when I'm saying you don't miss anything. You really don't. You have literally missed us seeing again how the White House on the front page by the numbers. And even today at 322, I wouldn't be surprised if they're there. But notice how I didn't make that. Sure, today is more Kobe Bryant to me though, because Kobe beat Bryant 81, Lakers 66, and doing it again. Basketball 22. I can see him talking about Kobe, LeBron, you know, LeBron James with a 30 connection, I think, and Nigger 30. Hey, happy birthday, Clifford. 30th birthday. What's good, man? Happy birthday, Clifford. Glad you're here, spending your birthday here. Awesome. 322. Yeah, March 22nd is your birthday, the 81st day of the year. Your last name, Everhart 81. Nice. That's awesome. Hey, Barbara Grady. So I'm glad everyone's here. 32 people already. Great. Well, let's get into it. No one's missed anything yet because we haven't even looked at the propaganda, but we just did a recap, a little review. So I saw Tachi retweet this about tweet about it more so about Krispy Kreme giving you free donuts every day this year if you've been vaccinated. Just more mockery. Look at this one at 9:56 a.m. 9:56. This was, I think someone else shared this one. That Rachel Tobias person I follow. She also tweets really good stuff. And this was like what she shared. I mean, I didn't even mean to click on the link. I did an accident as I was trying to retweet it. Because now when you retweet something, it says, oh, you haven't read it yet. Which I get it. I mean, but no, I'm going to retweet if it's... Fuck it, anyway. White April may be key for AstraZeneca vaccine. So, again, notice how I didn't, like, sure, we're getting, you know, U.S., kind of, this is the kind of closest White House Capitol Hill thing, but I'm just explaining this. Today, we don't have obvious Jesuit numbers. See, I said today's more for Kobe Bryant. I didn't say anything about every day is a Jesuit 30, right? Jesuit 30, That's the closest you get, though. You don't have Society of Jesus. You don't have Jesuit order. You don't have, you don't have that alignment like you did here. That's why I'm saying. That's why in days like today, you don't have to worry about seeing overt Capitol Hill White House on the front page. They might go somewhere else. Like disease, virus 46. The news is in completely bad numbers. I mean, look, what a perfect example. And it's funny too because there's that 6630 pattern pairing that I know, but I forgot that Texas. I knew Texas had those numbers, but I would have clearly put it in my title if I was just thinking. But again, you're beyond that point. It's not about showing off. It's just trying to prove the point because you see it right here in your face. It doesn't matter if I said it or not. Texas 6630. Today's the day with 66 and 30 numerology. They always do this. 30 numerology, 30 life lesson number, 66 numerology. You see this? What's on the front page now? Texas. Behind closed doors at a U.S. Border Patrol facility in Texas. It is all by the numbers ritual. There's this is an agenda. This proves that you're living out an agenda. Because you see how they use it all with gematria. That means I don't care about the legitimacy in terms of like, oh, how real was this, or how, like, again, it's all an agenda. It doesn't matter the how real or how fake a certain thing is. It's clearly all being put out by this gang in an agenda. That means regardless, it shouldn't be happening this way. Like this, knowing gematria, knowing how they do this, literally show it, there's no more questions to ask about who and what and where and where, why and how. It explains every part of it. And when you see how they link it up with date numerology, it's completely undeniable. Inside a closed door U.S. Border Patrol facility in Texas, this is just fake news propaganda from the state of Texas. Conditions inside a U.S. CBP facility in Donna, Texas over the weekend. These are, I guess, the migrants. They probably are all given masks just to put on. Of course, I hate to say it, but they'll probably put it on. I mean, if they're like, oh, I gotta have to wear this mask, but then I could probably stay here. They do it because they're desperate. It's desperation. Desperation makes you do things that you otherwise wouldn't do. And since they're desperate, they're gonna wear the mask. They might even get the vaccine. And the thing is, that might be the next thing. Hey, you want to be an illegal immigrant? Fine. If you take this vaccine, we'll see if we can find you something to do. That might be the next incentive, right? And that should make you really think, they're gonna go that far? I mean, down to Texas, 54 like Jesuit order, 153 like Jesuit order. I mean, it's just literally, I'm so sick of talking about this gang because it really is the same. Oh, Daily Mail, some UK propaganda. I'm actually excited about that. See, Krispy Kreme. That's why we had this up. I was gonna look at Krispy Kreme's, see how it's by the numbers. We haven't done that yet, but Master Disaster says Krispy Kreme 66. I mean, come on. But it's good. That's what I'm saying. We saw one example, Texas 66. So someone in the chat, right, applied this. You see how someone else applied what we just talked about, and they're showing us that Krispy Kreme equals 66. Coming on there with 66 date numerology, trending on Twitter as well. Again, what do you want me to do? I will do anything I can to help you understand this. Fortunately, people seem to understand it. I feel like I'm talking to a wall half the time. And that see Krispy Kreme trending right there. And whenever people ask questions, I try to answer them. That's why I like to stream. I like to look at the chat. Like, guys, I'm on your side. I'm working the best of my ability. And again, my goal is simple. I'm not trying to, again, I'm always trying to do more, right? But like, just for making these videos, I'm just trying to show you how this gematria numerology is extremely relevant. This is the exact system that the powers that shouldn't be, the Jesuits who run the show, who run this media, this is exactly what they do. This is exactly how it is. Krispy Kreme 66. That means they run Krispy Kreme. Again, for the companies to always readily do this, it means they run these companies. The guy with the Mark Echo shirt, Echo. I mean, okay, I was gonna say who wears this shit anymore, but this is like a Mexican immigrant, so that makes sense. Echo 74. Who's this Jeff Bezos looking guy? Oh, Mallorca. They've been talking about this guy recently. I think he's the kind of, now part of the Biden administration. Border surge. We'll be hearing more about him. 72-hour legal limit, 4,900. Yeah. Let's look at that Daily Mail thing. That's what I should look at. We see that you're using an ad blocker. Look at this. Look how they're mocking you. Mockery. Ads allow us to feed your daily addiction for the world's greatest news, sports, and gossip. Well, they say sport because this is England. They don't say sports, but then they say maths and not math. It's interesting. Ads allow us to feed your daily addiction for the world's greatest news, sport, and gossip. If your favorite price for mail online is free, please allow ads on their site. Need help disabling your ad blocker? View our guide. Well, check out my guide. And I've shown you how to do this without this plugin too, but just disable JavaScript, refresh, and we look at the propaganda. People are silly. And then feed your addiction. So you're supposed to be addicted to. Again, I mean, guys, I'm addicted to decoding it and hang out with you guys, but that's just because I like doing this. You know what I mean? I'm not addicted to the riddles, the rituals. The latest your ritual from the Jesuits. Thug 36 is charged with punching 68-year-old Sri Lankan immigrant in face while yelling "You motherfucker, you motherfucking Asian" on NYC subway. This is by the numbers, obviously. It's a ritual. It's this piece of shit crap from New York. And guys, this is what makes me so angry too. I hate how in the UK they know about this. Like this is in the UK, so if everyone in the UK now is reading this, believing it. So then you New Yorkers, this is exactly why you might go to England and someone might treat you a certain way. They might look at you a certain way and think of you a certain way. And you might even think it's because you're black or it's because you're white or no, it's because or even Asian. No, it's because you're from New York. They probably hear it in the accent and they can pick on that from all the media, from Andrew Cuomo's bitch ass also being in UK on their propaganda. And then it's like, oh, this person's, he's violent. He's, and you hear about, New York, they're like, antisocial, not like Seattle type, but, everyone, this is what I've heard. I've only been there once. I don't really know. But, what I'm saying? It's not like a people person, like everyone's having a good time type of place. At least that's what, of course, anyone from New York can correct me on that. But what's thug equal? Thug equals 56, like Society of Jesus, because that's what they are. Again, thug life. That's why the actor Tupac, who wasn't even a thug at all, wasn't hood, was none of that. That's why he's repping thug life. Yes, to have that image, but also to rep his employer, Society of Jesus, Pope life, thug life, Pope 52, 56, like thug. So I want to add 68 and 36 together because they're definitely giving us a riddle with these ages. Oh, see, you always have JavaScript on when you're out of there. At least you're learning how this works. Like when you're without JavaScript, it's not going to calculate that for you. So you got to redo it. Now we're in the HTML portion. So you always remember to re-enable it after. 104, like Roman Catholic Church. But there's even more here. Mark Matthew. So, we're talking about New York. I definitely want to always look for that 3339. Mark Matthew, 36, was arrested on Sunday. Mark Matthew? Guys, those are two books of the New Testament. Mark Matthew. Come on. And then anyone who's just listening in, it's M-A-R-C, and then the last name is M-A-T-H-I-E-U. So they made it so it's like, okay, it makes sense as the next could be his last name. But look, his name equals 68. And he's punching the 68 years old. And think about it, this is in New York City, the big 68 place, because World Trade Center construction began in 1968. That's what this is definitely a reference to as well. In Manhattan, which equals 92. And this reminds me of the 92-year-old woman attacked in Manhattan. You'll always find this. Just type in 92-year-old Manhattan. You'll always find that. Manhattan equals 92. 92-year-old woman randomly attacked in Gramercy Park. See, so another random attack in Manhattan. That time this woman was 92 years old. If you're wondering how do we remember this, it's so easy because Manhattan equals 92. So you have that one story that always syncs up with the thing. Now we have Mark Matthew. That's a 112 49. Matthew's one other Matthew 112 as well. And 49 with the H exception. The circle numbers, Zionist numbers. 77, just like flight 77 hitting the 77 Pentagon is 7 foot tall Pentagon, the 77 meridian, 77 minutes after takeoff. World Trade Center 77, September 11th 77, and then he hit Narayanga Bodhi. Do you see this? This guy's, I mean, it could be like Tibetan or some shit like that. Oh yeah, Sri Lankan. That's what I already said. So like I can see that. Again, this is all BS, but I'm trying to, I always speak for the people who believe this stuff too. It's like Randy was saying, I like to look at, he look at both sides, be open. That's why I approach this. And then I try to, and then you see how it's complete BS. 74, like Masonic 74. This guy's name equals 86. His name also has 49 in it. Last name with the 97, death numbers, Manhattan 29. Was this man wearing a hat in the video? It's not. Oh, this guy has this hat. Look, a man in a hat in Manhattan. Look at this. This is the guy who did it. This is more racist. See, again, if it's a white person and then it's programming white people are crazy, they're just racist, bigoted. They'll just do things like this. And if it's a black person, it's like, oh, look, black people are aggressive. This way, this hood ass nigga from NYC. It's just stupid, guys. This is an actor. Look at how he wears the hat and everything. Look, the hat's covering up one of his eyes. Are you not seeing this shit? Guys, this is an actor. This is an actor for the NYPD. Literally, this is theater from the NYPD. This is a play. And you're being mocked. He's literally wearing the colors of the Jesuits. I mean, this is everything. I'm supposed to believe this. You see it. They show you these two pictures. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this looks fake as hell. This literally looks like there's some CG or whatever, some stuff. I mean, come on. Maybe he moved his head during the photo, but come on, really? What does it say back here? VLY. I didn't decode Sri Lanka, and also I haven't been in the chat in a minute. Sri Lanka 131, the 32nd prime, 85. I kind of see what they're doing, but hey, what's good, Mandeezy? Appreciate you being here. Whoa. No. Oh. YouTube's just messing up. Oh, look, Tupac's here. He says he loves Bill Gates. He cares for you and knows what's best for you so he can take your freedom. Exactly. Exactly, Tupac. Pink on a little girl's mask, yeah. A fedora, yeah, a fedora with this tilted covering one of his eyes. It's covering his right eye, but still, I mean, so I guess you can only see the left eye. Which equals 33. And then you Asian mother effer, how they bleeped it out. We can do that, and then actually encode it. So it equals 213 like death, 93. I mean, there's numbers to put on black people too. And then you Asian motherfucker equals 112. Look at this crap. This is by the numbers. Mark Matthew equals 112. So look at this stuff. This is insane. I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is BS. Mark Matthew equals 112. Matthew equals 112. Catholicism 112. Jesuits in 112 countries. Matthew 112. Mark Matthew 112. What is he saying? You Asian motherfucker. 112 reversing and reducing. I mean, again, I see these type of things. My conclusion's always the same. This is contrived trash from the United States federal government. And you see how it's so guys, this stuff bothers me so much. It bothers me even more that we're seeing this on dailymail.co.uk. That people now in the UK actually see this now and are believing it. Look how there's programming people in the UK. When they come to New York to visit, think about those programs running through their mind. It's programming the brain. These programs literally run in the minds of people in these situations. Even if it happens, it happens to anything. If I was in a situation like this, another program would be running, right? We have these. I mean, it could just be a program of accepting, saying, okay, I'm not gonna judge this person or anything. This guy looks fine to me. He looks a little wacky with the fucking hat, but you know what I mean. So They're trying to give people certain programs to run their brain while this is all going on. Sri Lanka, I think Sri Lanka's 31. Like they updated this at the 31st minute of the hour. But man, I feel like I just want to move on. I mean, this just looks so whack. I feel like there's always more missing. But Crime Stoppers got arrested Sunday night. So this happens. He was arrested Sunday on 321. Manhattan 29 life lesson number. Manhattan arrests the guy. I mean, NYPD, the guys, they run Manhattan, Queens. NYPD is all of New York City, I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. Bronx, Bronx. And these are all just neighborhoods and area boroughs, of New York City. It's all New York City propaganda, ritual. But when this happened, Friday, 2:40 p.m., and security guard too, just more mockery. This is a security guard getting just beaten up for being Asian. And guys, this is scaring Asian people all around the world. That's why I put this information out. So if you're Asian, don't be scared. Why would you be scared? It's just so stupid. Asian people be scared of black people now, scared of white people. Think about it. They're scared of the crazy white guy who killed all the people in the spa, and now they're afraid of this crazy black guy. Do you think Asian people, guys, I guarantee there's some Asian people now in the UK that won't even dare coming here. They're just afraid to. I mean, looking at just from ends justifying the means, kind of good because again, I don't want anyone to come here because I don't for their own sake, their own safety. I don't want anyone here. Yeah, guys, I'm a go back to your country type of person because unless you truly want to be here, I think you've been brainwashed and think this is the place to be, and you're making a mistake. Godoyan. They keep pushing race down our throats. Next, it's going to be another race like the Mexicans. They'll probably target with the script. Exactly. They're doing that with the immigration stuff, but they're going to, there's something else they're going to do. Because it goes in cycles, right? Asians have been, World War II. That was a big, fuck the Asians type of time. And now it's with coronavirus. We saw it, obviously with the Muslims, people from the Middle East, Indian people. Again, if you're Indian, again, these people in America, they're going to lump you in. As long as you're not East, as long as you're not, East Asian, like a Chinese, Korean, as long as you don't look Chinese. Because in America, sorry, if your eyes are like this, you're fucking Chinese. That's what these people will think. So if you don't look Chinese whatsoever, then you're from Asia and you're not Russian, then you're a fucking terrorist. That's what these people think. This is I'm explaining the programs that are running these people's minds. It's just so terrible. I love to decode these things too, but I want to speak out and really wake people up. Don't be afraid. Don't think this is going to happen. Sure. Of course, there's these dumbasses out there who think these things. They think that, they ate China virus. But again, you have to understand, here's what will make you feel a little better. People are fucking pathetic. They're weak. And again, I'm not here talking down on people and, calling everyone losers. I'm trying to reduce that too. I get all that, right? But I'm just mean like from a standpoint of just the reality. I mean, a lot of these people here are fucking too scared to do anything. They're cowards. The most they'll say is maybe yell at you, but they're not going to touch you. Not to mention, I mean, this litigious society, sue their ass, and again, I hate the court system, but I mean, you can get a lot of money out of these people if they touch you. So I mean, as I'm saying, you don't have much to worry about. Don't worry. I mean, why live in fear? People want you to live in fear. It saddens me whenever I hear Asians say that. Oh, it's scary to be an Asian. It's like, yeah, I get it. I get why you're saying that, but you're letting the propaganda win. So the Krispy Kreme free donuts when you're vaccinated. I guess we'll look at this in more detail. I mean, I've been putting a title just to get a couple more viewers. I'll put the end. I mean, you guys are seeing me put it in here. It's always transparent. Yeah, them two will never give you guys alerts because they don't want, they just want to keep striking me. I'll probably get medical misinformation. And guys, once I'm on a second strike, I'm not streaming here anymore until June. That's how it's gonna work. Well, until both strikes are gone. But guys, that's what the backup channel. I mean, we have just as much fun over there. It's the same content. It's like I'm thinking when I start pounding pavement, man. Like, yeah, I can make a new channel, but I also want to start doing it on Twitch. I feel like if I did it on Twitch, like I'd rather do it on Twitch, right? And then they block me, and then I just won't use Twitch. About like w- Twitch, they're BS. They're of course part of the gang, but I feel like they're not like on YouTube's level of complete ridiculousness right now. I'm just pounding pavement, being respectful to everyone outside, not doing anything illegal. Why would Twitch, Because the thing is, in Twitch, you should be able to you can stream and talk about anything, and they don't really fucking care as long as you're not doing anything really terrible, illegal, child porn stuff, whatever, like obvious stuff like that. Like, so I feel like Twitch might be the place. Like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because, again, it's not like I don't want to use YouTube, but I feel like if they keep striking the streams every single time, you know what I mean. And plus, Twitch is a new audience too, which is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at this right now. Already looked at Krispy Kreme. TMZ's talking about it. Vaccinated. Free donuts. The nationwide donut chain says folks with valid COVID vaccination cards can snag a free original glazed donut just by showing proof of the shots. And the offer's good every day for the rest of the year. Think about it, a free donut every time you step into a Krispy Kreme with your vaccination card. This may be a more effective way to get people vaccinated than celebrity endorsements. Yeah, it is way more effective than these three actors being vaccinated. Don't I mean I'm kind of happy for a sense that means that people don't really care that much about these actors. I mean, I could be wrong; they probably do, but you know what I'm saying. At least people are maybe slightly waking up because I'm trying to find a silver lining in all this. Slightly waking up to the fact that these are just three pieces of shit actors for the Jesuits. They're not gonna make me do anything. But again, a free donut for life, like it's so silly. You can't make your own glazed donuts at home. It just shows the American people. This is the American people. Because Krispy Kreme is, I think it's American. I'm like 99.9% sure it's American. Well, really, you could say it's Italian, straight from the Vatican. But you know what I mean. Look at these people, and look what she's doing with her donuts. Come on, why, guys? Do we do another lab, another test? Look, people holding donuts. Again, you might find Wansi one because okay, putting it over your eye. Yeah, but okay, I'll give it to him. I can see this being a thing, and this is a stock photo. I get it, but come on, man. Even who shot the stock photo? And again, we're on TMZ. Okay, I'm not gonna give him a fucking pass. This is TMZ showing this to us. They didn't have to. I didn't have to use this. I could have used this guy. That's a cool photo, right? This. I like this. That's a good photo, right? If you want to maybe more, why not have a black woman support diversity? That's what they've been doing anyway. Slaves taking the vaccines and Tuskegee syphilis. Yeah, why not have this black woman? It's actually been perfect. But you see what I'm saying? And even out of all these, we don't get this one. Most people aren't doing this. We get her doing this, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? Most people are holding a donut. They're not doing this. I understand. We're looking at people holding donuts. Is what that is. See how they're giving us normal fucking photos, and you occasionally do get this. And again, it does make me fucking think who's taking these photos. I mean, of course, people think of doing this on their own. I understand. But come on, TMZ is giving us this Taylor Swift looking actor right here with the green donut with the white sprinkles. Green equals 137 in Jewish gematria. Over her mouth it's silence. And then this, I'm not even gonna say the word, but you know what word I'm trying to say. The word that gets you fucking strikes. 3-letter word, eating this fucking donut. Got this fucking vaccine. Oh, that stars munching on donuts. That probably was Taylor Swift. Okay, I thought those were regular fucking people. Okay, well, then fuck it. I mean, come on! That explains it even more. What? Guys, this is their opportunity. I mean, come on. Even the first photo in this. Look at this shit. I mean, come on. I'm gonna go to the chat real quick. We're gonna look at this photo gallery. I can't believe this. Oh, MOR, what's good, bro? Yeah, your backup channel now too. I'm gonna subscribe to your backup. Guys, subscribe to his backup definitely. MOR's put on good work all the time. Your 1,400 subs vanished when you reinstated your channel from being hidden. Wow. Wow. You hid your channel and then they took away all your subs? Is that guy eating a donut inside a coffin? If there was a picture, that's probably yeah, because donuts will do that to you. And guys, again, you know why I didn't explain the whole health part of it because again, I feel like I'd rather use my energy to explain the agenda, everything else. Obviously, they want you eating, a donut every single fucking day. Because think about it. Oh, I got my vaccine. I'm gonna take advantage of this, right? Get my donut. And the thing is, you're gonna go there, get your donut, and you're gonna buy things. Think about it. That's why they're doing this. You're obviously gonna buy a coffee. You're gonna buy maybe a second donut, a third donut. I guess it's America. They're gonna buy maybe a 10th donut. Buy a whole dozen. You might as well. Maybe a dozen a week. Oh, it's a Friday. I'm here for my daily donut. Oh, maybe grab a dozen for the weekend because I'm not going to work on Saturday and I don't want to go out. Right? These are how these people think. I mean, I think this way in terms, not with fucking getting all these donuts. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Dr. Savage, you just got done getting your son you just got done getting your son a donut and came back to stream and you guys are talking about donuts. Yeah, we are, Dr. Savage. Not only we're talking about donuts, right? Not only we're talking about donuts, we're looking at TMZ photo gallery and look what they decided to do with the donuts. And we're even looking earlier about people with donuts and how out of all these photos we only get two. We get the one in the beginning, her, and we get this person covering their eye. There's going to be more probably if I keep scrolling, right? But showing how most people don't do the one eye thing with the donuts, but the gang does. I think it's the same girl as before. Yeah, it's the same girl. I'm sure she probably works for the cabal. I mean, at this point, that's my guess. Could be wrong. But guess they're all not going to be doing this. I know. Candace Cameron Burr with the donuts. Olivia Culpo. Yeah, that was Taylor Swift with the donuts. That wasn't someone who looked like Taylor Swift. It was her. I didn't see that these were celebrities, but it's TMZ. Of course, it'd be celebrities. Oh, yeah, Josh Peck in a coffin. Okay, so Drake and Josh, the guy from Drake and Josh, in a coffin eating a donut. Why with Krispy Kreme? And think about it. I swear they probably took this picture before this happened. See, I wish they linked. See, if this was CNN, they would link you to this. And I don't know. I don't know if I can even kind of figure out where this is from by looking at the URL link or something. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I want to see when this happened because that's predictive programming for this. And the cough, guys, the vaccines are killing people. It's facts. They're killing people. That's not medical information. It's things the media is even reporting. Yeah, I'll figure this out later, but Jason Biggs and Jenny Mullen. Jason Biggs, yeah, you're gonna get pretty big eating these donuts. Guys, I love donuts. See, I'm not saying I'm holier than thou. Don't eat donuts. It's the fact that one, they're Krispy Kreme. Again, you can make homemade donuts that are much healthier. They have less of the additives, right? Think about it. It's flour. Hell, you don't even need eggs. I mean, you can make even like a vegan donut dough. You don't even need if that's like how you like your donuts. Straight up flour. I mean, I don't like again, it's not gonna be healthy, but you can use less ingredients than what they use. Cheaper. The glazing part, that's what sugar, some corn syrup, some what stuff like that. It's like it's easy to make, and you can make it taste better. The only reason you think theirs is so good is how they bake them. They're nice and warm. It's like you can make yours also warm. It's because people are fucking lazy. They don't want to figure out how to do them. So instead, they're gonna buy Krispy Kreme or go get their free donut per fucking day, man. And how does it even work? Like, couldn't you just go to multiple Krispy Kremes and cheat the system? That's what people are probably gonna do. Let's give some like, what are they gonna do? Like stamp your vaccine card or something? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So guys, the fact that they opened up with the one eye thing, already shows, and they show Taylor Swift. See, they're doing it's usually the two eyes. At least they're doing it here, but it doesn't matter. There's no benefit of the doubt. This is TMZ. These are celebrities. I just want to see if we get any more of those. Brad Paisley. Guys, there's a reason that people were chosen with the donuts too. This is all stuff you can do on your own time. Vern Troyer. It's mocking you. Kate Bosworth. Reese Witherspoon, yeah. Reese Wither Donut mocking you by the numbers, by the code with the Jesuits. This is an actor for the Jesuits. Oh my goodness. Of course, Reese Witherspoon. She's lucky you don't need a spoon to eat a fucking donut. Catherine McPhee. The Heart. Lee Dunham, Alison Williams, Zosia Mamet. See, Zosia Mamet, I'm assuming that's her. She's holding all of these donuts. where if there's like, jelly in the middle, glazed. This is not that glazed, but when they glaze these and there's like jelly inside or some filling, and the whole donut's just a big, just like goopy mess of just goodness and sweetness. I like donuts like that. Long Johns are good. I don't know about the topping in this. Jonathan Chabon, Ramona Singer. It's your basic chocolate donut. Those could be pretty good too, especially with like a beverage. Josh Peck again. Okay, now I want to see Josh Peck and the Gematria with this, because why do we see him twice? Donuts. Sure, I know there's a British spelling for donut, but American English is also Jesuit, if not even more. And then Josh Peck. Josh Peck's 33. And this also said Joshua Peck, 37. I don't know. Why are they showing him twice with the donuts? You know what I mean? I see a Sacrifice 73 for the last name. Yeah, maybe I'll figure that out later. What with the Reebok? I like how it just says you just see the like the meme just like someone just doing something so ridiculous, so stupid. Ellen Pompeo and friend Derek. I never can pronounce this. How Hugh Ho with the donut. I don't know, but in the gym with the donuts. Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara, her again with the donuts. Harry Connick. Lucy Hales wouldn't load. Try that again, yeah. Could be some. They literally could have done this on purpose too. Don't be surprised. Olivia Culpo. Look at this. They got her sucking the dick with the donut on the 28th. Man 28, taking the big man meat donut essentially in her mouth. Look at this. Of course, the Catholic Church is gonna have to do something like this. Again, why have the long john? And why eat it? And why do this? And why have the female doing this? They didn't have to have this type of imagery. Ashley Lacanetti. Guys, I've never heard of half these people. I obviously know Mario Lopez, but who's this? Never heard of her, seen in my entire life. Mario Lopez with the big donuts, and then Maim Bielik. Yeah. All right, so I just want to see if they do how many of the one-eyed emblems they did. They did 3 of them. That's 3. Did 3. Doing it 3 times is important too. I mean, when you're at 3, get 56. So yeah, if that was too long, today's kind of been a whatever day, I guess. Sorry if you're bored, but I hope you guys at least have good conversations in the chat. I hope it's always like the in case my content kind of gets too run on or whatever. At least you guys are talking. Cheers, RT215. Wow, yeah, donuts. So donuts seems to be going on in the organic space too. Your girl was just telling you that 2 hours ago that she gave a dozen to some homeless this morning. Nice. I mean, donuts are good. Don't I mean make your son happy. Give it to homeless. I mean, donuts are great. I think it's one of those feeding the soul type of things. Like obviously, they're not healthy to eat, but like just that good tastiness. Because if it's you don't have to eat the super sweet donuts. You can just make like I've made homemade donuts. Really, just like butter, flour, some maple syrup. Like even that, like what I mean, like they don't have to be that super sweet. But yeah, hey, it's good, T-Row. Oh, no problem. Oh, for sure, Pale Horse, right? I got man love to his community too. All is well. We're just looking at some propaganda. We look at this, the thug. His name equal the same thing as you Asian motherfucker, whatever he said. We saw. I only left this up to see that Krispy Kreme was trending. AstraZeneca's trending too. We can see if that's by the numbers. There's YouTube, WhoTube, AstraZeneca, 11341. It's just interesting how AstraZeneca equals the same as Kobe Bryant, and it's trending on 81st day of the year. Kobe Bryant 81, and Kobe Bryant, right? He was trying to go against a pharmaceutical company with something, with a patent or something. I don't know if it was AstraZeneca. Let's see if Kobe Bryant's had something to do with this company before in the news. Because I can already tell you, I already really feel like this is what they're doing. Like, why is why are they trying to do with this Kobe Bryant name? See, this already not good though. In terms, because I want to see them actually like doing something together with them. They're just linking. These are just linked stories. Like they're one story. Here's the next one. These are headlines. Whenever you see them have headlines back after back to back, then it's like, okay, maybe there's probably nothing is done with AstraZeneca before. But I just find it interesting though. But you guys notice how I walk on eggshells in a way. Like I don't, I try not to make things fit and work and try to, make conclusions without seeing them especially do it. I mean, I'm very careful trying to wake people up to this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how people get it. One little thing. Oh, well, you're trying to say all this and this and this and this and this. Their brains just start to explode. Oh, we're supposed to look at the market. That's the whole point. Because someone mentioned 1 year ago yesterday, or 1 year ago tomorrow, is when the market started to crash. And that's the thing. They're gonna bring that up. They might do a ritual about that. It could be a big mockery. The market might do the opposite and keep going up. Think about after the Fed meeting on Wednesday kept going up, which I had a feeling, because again, I feel like the market is just. I've been saying it's going to keep going up. It keeps going up. Sure, can I call the day it's going to reverse? Exactly, no. But if you're trying to make money, why not make money knowing that it's just going to keep going up? That's the whole point. It even that one time I said, okay, the markets looked like it might want to turn here, but it has to hold this low, and if it does, that's a good thing. It held that low, and then it made higher highs. Everything again, I'm not tooting my horn. I'm just saying everything I said this market's going to do, pretty much, it's been doing it. Not to the exact letter, but just the general direction. And I think it's because I don't think too much about it. I don't, and I know how this gang likes to play games. I like how I know they put out their stupid riddles, their stupid information. The market's doing this. It's sliding. It's sliding. They make it so bad. You look at the chart. Oh, but it's holding the 50. Like it's not doing anything bad. Guys, they do that type of things to catch short sellers. That's why they don't get fooled by them. That's the whole point. Like they want people to be short in the market while they take it higher. That's another thing. Like that's how they steal people's money. They make them think it's gonna roll over, and they just keep taking it higher. We haven't seen the market in some weeks. I feel like it's time to go back to that. I know people have been asking about it, and we've already gone like 40 minutes. I mean, this is important too, though. With Holyfield Tyson, this is not something to scoff over. It's just, well, honestly, I'm trying to scroll up and down. My thing's frozen right now. That's really what it is. So I'm sorry, it's frozen on these two actors. But think about it. Mike Tyson getting his ear bitten off and all that. That was all a ritual, all biblical ritual. Just like from the New Testament before Jesus got crucified and the ear getting cut off. It's that. I think it's even something else too. I hope this is not. This. I swear this has to be related to that. This right now going on. This is synced up with the ear getting bitten off. Even if this guy wasn't, I can't confirm if Holyfield was part of that. I don't remember. Yeah, my shit's frozen though. Guys. I'm not trying to like my shit's frozen. Like I can't. I think because I opened up the charts and everything's slow. That's why I say I hope you guys enjoy like being in the chat, and if you're watching the replay, I hope if I'm talking and explaining things and like ranting, at least you're still entertained, Because I mean, what if I stopped talking every time my computer would do this? I mean, stream would just suck. At least, I mean, you can skip forward probably, and don't forget MOR, his backup channel. Definitely subscribe. You know, he. Oh, I think I did that C part, but for the title Black Mamba, yeah. But I don't think that was AstraZeneca though. But regardless, it was some pharmaceutical company. Yeah, Holyfield got his ear bitten by Tyson. It was the other way around. See, but thanks, Sinister. But you saw they're both there. I didn't mean to close that particular. Well, it's on TMZ's front page. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever they're talking about there is synced up with that. I mean, 100%. That's how that's how the world of sports works. Wow, the fact that they're even here today, honestly, don't even want to decode. I mean, I don't know what to look at. I don't know where to begin. I don't know. I mean, Mike Tyson. I can see his name. Evander Holyfield. The the fight not happening. Deal fell apart. Well, okay. Again, it's almost like I give up too quickly on these. 8:38 a.m. Murder 83:38. Cancel 38. Collapse 38. Deal fell apart at 8:38. Again, it really is that easy. You're just looking at the published time, and you obviously know that this is what they're doing. But for how slow this is really being right now, that's guys, that's my always my biggest reason to not do something. To be honest, like it's either I'm completely running out of time and gonna go back to work, or my computer's just being really slow, and I don't want to drag you through that. But deal fell apart. 76 like Negro 113. These are Kobe Bryant 113. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel there's something with him. Okay, well, he played for he played for the Lakers from Philadelphia, the 76ers. But deal fell apart with a 113. Mainstream 113. Dishonest 113. What was Mike Tyson equal? 41, 112, 131, the 32nd prime. These are all Kobe Bryant numbers, though, today. This is the whole thing. We see AstraZeneca today. We have deal fell apart today. Like, I'm not gonna just ignore these things on this Kobe Bean Bryant day. I'm not trying to make it work. If they don't talk about Kobe Bryant specifically, then they don't. I'll even say I was wrong, but I'm not gonna ignore how they have these Kobe Bryant numbers floating around today, knowing how these people link everything up, even if it's as loose as a couple gematria pairings, and that's all they would want to do. But again, to me, I feel like they're just doing more, and there's just more I'm just not seeing. You know, again, I look at it from a modest standpoint. Why would I think I'd know everything that these people are doing? Evander Holyfield. I think I can spell his name, but I just want to. I don't trust. Yeah, I figured it's how you spelled it. But Evander Holyfield, 84, 78, like Jesuits. So maybe we can get death, killing, murder, sacrifice, cancel numbers, or just straight up Jesuit numbers from their birthday. We'll do it from their birthday to actually get the decode in, and then I'll look at the market real quick. I know some people want to see some stuff on that. Evander Holyfield, October 19th, 1962. Even guys, am I dumb? Why is this guy? This guy looks like Mike Tyson. I think I've seen him. It's not like I never knew what he looked like, but now I'm really. Why does he look like Mike Tyson? I mean, I probably could just be my opinion. I kind of hope that it's just my opinion. I hope someone's like he doesn't, but I don't know why he looks like Mike Tyson to me. Like if someone said this was Mike Tyson, I'd have to sit around and think, and I wouldn't really question it. I mean, I can see how they're different. I can definitely see how they're different. They look similar to me, but that's just me. That's just me. And that's not a good picture of Mike Tyson anyway. For that, I mean, look, this guy looks like a complete actor because he is. He's in movies and everything. This guy literally in what? With the Tiger. He was in fucking Hangover, and he had a legit role. I mean, the guy's an actor. He's 54 right now. June 30th, 66. What's fight equal, first off? Fight 50, 32, 85, 22. Today's the 22nd of the month. Tyson, 93, 42. You know, numbers on black people all the time. So I understand these are two actors for the government. Boxing's extremely fake. And I mean, especially specifically pro boxing and these, you know, these type of matches. Maybe the really tiny matches no one cares about, no one knows about. Maybe some of those are real. I don't know. I don't assume they are, but if no one cares and knows about it and they can't even really bet on it, especially if they don't bet on it, then you can probably guarantee it's pretty legit. I mean, if they don't bet on it, most likely it's legit. Michael Gerard Tyson, and I'm talking about I'm talking about like the sport per se, like because sometimes you can't bet on the Mike Tyson game. Maybe the place doesn't let you bet on it. I don't mean that. You know, I'm not trying to confuse anyone. Just because you can't bet on the Chargers game, the Steelers game doesn't mean it's not rigged. It means that your bookie wouldn't let you bet on it. 100 days. See, look, cancel numbers. Exactly. So it can get death, killing, murder, cancel numbers, or numbers of the Jesuits. That's exactly what I said. I always say these things before we look at the birthday, and I'm pretty much always right. And again, it's not because I'm right or good. It's because again, it is the Catholic Church, it is the Society of Jesus, always encoding the same exact patterns on all the rituals to the date numerology, the gematria, and the dates from birthdays. The primary things they do. Cancel equals 38. Again, this is a review now. We already said all this. Cancel 38, right? Use an alphabetical order. Cancel 38. 838 is when they published this. Mike Tyson born what? June 30th, 1966. So from right now he's 54. So to his upcoming 55th birthday, his upcoming 55th birthday, 3 months, 8 days. You see how this works? Cancel 38. I even said that's exactly the pattern they're using. You'll cancel, deal fell apart. We're gonna get this from the birthday. Why am I explaining this way? Because I want you to see this is how it's done. And again, if I'm saying it and it's coming out exactly, how am I making things work? It's the only thing I know how to do, sitting here live streaming to like wake someone up. It's just make little mini predictions with the numbers and see the accuracy of how we're doing it here. And you guys do the same thing. You guys all do the same thing. You guys knew the same thing was going to happen because it's the same thing. Look, 211. Also 30 weeks in 1 day. Span of 30 weeks in 2 days. But that 211 is a 47 prime. It's from Holyfield's upcoming birthday. The 47 prime 211. I really feel like there's more with this. I know Black Mamba 211. Yeah, Black Mamba 211. I'm here talking about how it's all about Kobe Bryant today. You know what I mean? So I do want to call these things out too. We can see from Evander Holyfield's past birthday. How old is he right now? The real deal. Right now he's 58 years old. The real deal. This is mockery. 22 weeks, fight 22. See, exactly 22 weeks. Exactly 22 weeks from his 58th birthday. They're canceling, right? Cancel. So 38. See, canceling the fight. Cancel 38, fight 22. Right? Cancel 38. It's what? 3 months, 8 days from Mike Tyson's birthday. Fight 22, right? It's what? 22 weeks from Evander Holyfield's birthday. See how this works? Again, boxing is by the numbers. The rituals these people participate in. They also span 5 months, 4 days. Jesuit Order 54. So, of course, we have the Jesuit numbers, too, with this. Hey, love you all, Nikki. Good to have you back. Have we covered the 322 Boston Marathon bombing story? No, we haven't. Well, what's good, Zach? Guys, subscribe to Zach's new channel. Gamacho Effect News 21. You know, he's got to make all these channels because YouTube keeps censoring him. But we have not. Boston. They were talking about Boston Marathon today. Wow. Boston Marathon 322. Oh my god, man. Wow. This is the ritual. This is their ritual they're doing. Unbelievable. Supreme Court agrees to hear death penalty case against Boston Marathon bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. You know, it was all a joke from the gang, from the Jesuits. Dzhokhar, like Joker. That's what they had. What, you know, the Aurora, that guy dressing as the Joker, James Holmes, whatever his name is. So we'll pull up the Boston Marathon bombing too to get the history right, you know, the dates and the time and all the stuff they want to give us. April 15th, 2013, 2:49 p.m. So right now we're at the what, 8th anniversary of that. We're coming up on that. Right now it's 7 years from there. We're coming on 8. But I want to do to April 15th, the upcoming 8-year anniversary of that. Maybe we'll get some numbers for Supreme Court, death penalty. They're talking about death penalty, death penalty, murder lifted. I mean, we'll just see. So it's April 13th. And again, here's the lowest hanging fruit before I forget. Boston equals 22. Boston always doing things by number 22. Right? So on the 22nd of the month, we have Boston coming out here by the numbers. That's why LeBron James bought the Boston baseball team. Right? Boston White Sox. Right? 22. You know, 77 days from his birthday. So on the 22nd of the month, this is why we're getting this. That's the probably one of the lowest hanging fruits they're doing. And then April 15th is when it happened. So today, the April 15th, the upcoming 8-year anniversary of this. 24 days, 3 weeks, 3 days. 33, false flag 33. Span of 33 weeks, 4 days, 34. Masonry 33. Bomb equals 22 as well. That's why it was a Boston bombing to begin with. Again, they linked all this together in the story. Bomb 2232. Boston 2232. So today's the 22nd day of the month. Talking about the Boston bomb, and then we could do today from Joe Garza's birthday and see how it's by the numbers. Bombing, see what they're doing with that too. I'm gonna look at today's date numerology again too, in case I missed anything. 25, date numerology 81, ritual 81, sacrifice 46, talking about lifting the death penalty. These people are crazy. Jared Hayne, guilty of sexual assault in Australia. Is this? I don't know if he's black or not, or it's more race shaming. But regardless, it's more shaming BS from the NFL. Oh, they got rid of that article. They're like, oh, ad blocker, we're not gonna show you then. That's fine. AP's got our back, always with their propaganda, So I know Supreme 97 to 25th prime. Let me see real quick. Right? Yep. Supreme 38. Let me see Supreme Court. 57, 69, 150, 174. Okay. Oh, this is muted. Yeah. They give you the minute 37-second video though, 1370, 33rd prime. And also, that's a 97-second video. I just said Supreme 97. Let's see if I can use that number. This always happens. Supreme 97, use in alphabetical order. We have this MSN ritual, it's USA Today. MSN, USA Today, they're both from the Jesuits. But you look at the video, they give you a 97-second video. But the thing is, I don't know why this is here, though. I want to make sure this is the right video. This didn't just load afterwards, you know what I mean? This is not even related. So, that could be... I'm not sure using the word coincidence with any of this crap, but I could have loaded after the fact and I didn't even realize. Yeah. So I didn't want to give you that tip, and that wasn't part of it. Because this is a 105-second video, like Masonry Zionism. Right now, Tsarnaev is 27 years old. Ritual 2781, 81st day of the year. I'm gonna quickly see how many days it is from this guy's birthday, and then we'll go all the way to the chat. There you go. Have some comments on this. Probably a lot of things I've missed, but July 22nd, again, Bomb 22, Boston 22. He's also born the 22nd of the month. July 22nd, 1993. Think about the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. And again, when I see these things, it makes me want to do this right away. And I feel like I have done this in the past. I don't remember. But you have the September 11th, February 26, 1993. I want to see how many days from then to when he was born, because he was born synced up with that. 100 trillion kabillion percent he was. It's not even a guess. Like, it definitely was. They birthed them after this bombing, all for this ritual. This is because these are planned well in advance. 20 weeks and 6 days. Sacrifice 206 in the Jewish cipher. This kid was born to be used to sacrifice people, and that's literally what he did in the narrative, of course. Supreme 470 in the Jewish cipher. The sacrifice 206. So I'm saying, born date with 33 numerology. Conspiracy 12351. There's something I know. Let's see, Boston Marathon. Yeah, see, Boston Marathon. Because it's stuff like this. Because it's these examples, right, that I'm not gonna question, any of this in terms of like, What if it's all legit? No, no, no. This is contrived, put up by the Jesuits. Why does Boston Marathon equal 203 reverse in alphabetical order, and Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is born on the 203rd day of the year? And of course, Boston Marathon equals 77, like Boston, right? I mean, it's just insane. It's just some of these gematria clues just already just show you how contrived it is. And there's even an incident in the Boston Massacre in 1770. I'm sure this is very synced up with the Jesuit order, which equals 177. But so without further ado, I already did this. 25 days from his birthday, 3 weeks, 4 days. Oh wait, that's the anniversary of that. His birthday though, today. But it's a span of 147 days. Jesus Christ, 146. 115. I didn't mean to do from his birthday till today, but this 115 span of 116. Look, execution 116. This is insane. Guys, this absolutely proves that this is so synced up. This guy was born to be, all planned decades, centuries in advance. I mean, come on. Execution equals 116 using the alphabetical order. I didn't even mean to do this. Execution equals 116 in the alphabetical order, right? They're talking about what? This guy, execution. Supreme death penalty, that's execution. They're talking about the death penalty with this guy. See? Court could reimpose Boston Marathon bomber's death sentence. Talking about the death sentence, execution, 10,106 days from when he was born. Today is the 10,106th day of his life. Talking about execution 116. This is complete ritual from the Jesuits. There's no doubt at all. There's complete zero doubts. You don't need any more fucking evidence to see who runs the show. Look, conspiracy 1, 2, 3. Here's one day with 123 numerology and 122. Today's 122 days, spent on 1, 2, 3 from his upcoming birthday. 4 months, 1 day, another 41. I mean, Terror 41. 174. I swear there was a 174 with this, man. I swear I saw it and I didn't record it. I might go back to that. I want to check the chat though. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's full name equals 322. Just copy and paste it from his wiki. And he was 19 when it happened. Like 19 carjackers, or 19 hijackers. 19 every 19 years. The moon is in the same place in the sky. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, his full name equals 322. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Zach. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's full name equals 322. Oh my gosh. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's full name equals 322. Today is March 22nd. And guys, think about it. We never see this guy in the propaganda anyway. I've heard of this guy for maybe, I think, several months. I would say even a year at least. But you understand how we don't see this guy often. So just what are the odds on 322? By the numbers. We saw how his birth is by the numbers. Sacrifice 206. Here they're talking about injured more than 260 here. We're gonna see April 19th. See this file photo released April 19th, 2013. 419 is the 419 is the 81st prime. Today's the 81st day of the year. 419 also goes to scamming, like Nigerian 419 scams. It's almost like they want to use that number 419 to talk about their rituals. It's another essentially scam from the Jesuits, from the FBI. April 19th, 2013. 194, like enlightened, like September 11th. Wait, I meant to say 2013. If I said 2004, excuse me, April 19th, 2013. You see how the Society of Jesus is just showing a picture of this guy on day with 56 numerology, Society of Jesus 56. Okay, good. I didn't miss any more comments than this. I was making sure I didn't. Yeah, guys, I'm so glad you guys are supporting Zach's book. Guys, Zach spent a lot of good time writing these books. You should definitely read them. I mean, I say all the time, if you read the books, you don't have any more questions. Like, sure, you always have questions of like what's out there, but in terms of this knowledge, what these people are doing, who's responsible, the who, what, when, where's, and whys are found in his books, and they're for free on his Patreon for free. You don't have to even be subscribed to the Patreon. You can just go there and they're up there for free. PK Truths have a 15-hour breakdown called the Boston Hoaxathon and Archive. Awesome. And guys, this is not to even knock PK Truth's work. This is just to even, oh, PK is a total shill, but he didn't work in Boston bombing. Okay, that's even good to know. Yeah, I mean, most people in this community, I literally don't trust them. I mean, they show their true colors too quickly. That's why I don't even follow most of them. Again, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't know half the people. Because once I found Gamacho guys, I kind of stopped like going further. I mean, sure, some people other posts they have good words, good perspectives, but I mean, once I realized other people weren't put on Gamacho, I felt like this is where I had to end. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, if they're, you know what I mean, if they're not spreading this, especially, I don't really give a fuck about them. That might sound close minded, but again, look how this blows it open. Like again, like I was gonna say, no, not to knock his work on the Boston Marathon bombing, but it's like you don't need 15 hours of work to see that it's from the Jesuits. You literally need just the Gematria will show you how it's from the gang. It shows you everything, the who, what, when, where, why, in literally seconds. So seconds to see who's responsible versus 15 hours. That's all I'm trying to say. And then, not knocking his work. I appreciate his effort for doing that. You know what I mean? But it's just Gematria is where it's at. This is the relevant research, the relevant knowledge, and it shows who's responsible. The Society of Jesus. Even the Vin Diesel's son, ship off the old blog, joins FNF franchise. I'm just, when I rant, I kind of scroll and talk. I want to go back to look at more of the Boston Marathon stuff, but F969, I mean, there's probably a riddle here, of course. I mean, there's definitely a riddle there in case they want to look at it. With his son, who's probably going to be sacrificed or something. But Supreme 97, this is by number 97. We did get a good amount of this though. Conspiracy 123 again. Joe Sarnao's full name 322. Today's 3/22. Yeah, maybe that was the main piece of it. And maybe I should move on before I have to go back to work. Boston Marathon. Start the day smarter. It's hilarious. No, guys, if you get their news and you read it and believe it, you're literally starting the day stupider and more confused. Like, prove me wrong. Please, I would love someone to prove me wrong. I'll give you as much money as I possibly can give you. If you can prove me how you don't start the day stupider and more confused, if you get the shit in your inbox and you read it and you believe it, that has to be the point. To read it, believe it as truth, like these people do, you would be left stupider and or more confused because it's meant to confuse you. That's the whole point of this stuff. So that's why you can't prove me wrong. If you believe it, you're going to be more confused. This, AB, or what's her name? I think of the pot stock. ACB, Amy Coney Barrett. That's the same initials. Amy Coney Barrett. God. Supreme Court of year. So I kind of want to see how many days from her birthday is today. Then I feel like they're syncing it up with her birthday. I mean, they're showing this to us. So, and then of course we can even see the Pope, the Superior General. There's always more things you can do. There's always more birthdays they're syncing these things up with. Guys, these are big, elaborate rituals. But before you go too far off, it's like, okay, well, I don't think they're syncing this up with, like, let's say Manny Pacquiao. I'm just thinking, random. I don't think this is synced up with Manny Pacquiao's birthday. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's like they're syncing up with every single person's birthday. So it's not like that far fetched from the syncing up with maybe a handful of people. ACB, the Superior General, the Pope, Joker Tsarnaev, Joe Biden because he's the president right now. I'm not even gonna do Joe Biden. But her birthday is January 28th, 1972. So from her birthday till today. She's 49 years old. We get 54 days. 1 month, 23 days. Another 1, 2, 3. See? Today's 123 days from Joker Tsarnaev's birthday. And it's 1 month, 23 days from Amy Coney Barrett's birthday. They're literally using the same numbers inside the rituals. That's what I'm trying to prove to you and show you here. Re-emphasize, show you again how this gang is doing it. The Jesuits are doing it. If you're new here, I'm trying my best to show this to you. Do you see how they're using literally the same number? 1, 2, 3. The number for conspiracy. This is clearly a conspiracy. I mean, even if you want to believe the narrative, him and his brother conspired, right, to bomb the Boston Marathon. So it doesn't matter if you're a believer or a thinker, a realist, someone who knows the truth. It's a conspiracy. Obviously, it's a conspiracy from the Jesuits. You know who's the Scottish Rite Freemasons. But I'm just trying my best to show you how they sync it up these people's birthday. They put the clues in your face. That's why they had ACB there, right there, showing you that. Oh, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing that, More. Hey guys, I mean, I love. There's hopefully someone new here. Maybe they're here for the Krispy Kreme or something. Guys, this is the world you're living in. Gematria, numerology. It's because these people are in the Kabbalah. They believe that God created the world with the letter and the number. So since they believe God created the world through letters and numbers and words, they emulate God by doing that in the world they create for you, right? I mean, you right. You were probably gonna believe this. See, here's the one thing I was looking at. So they pair 66 and 69 a lot. We were out. No, 33, 30, excuse me, 33, 66, and 60. But I do see 66, 69 paired. But what I'm trying to go for is this F and F, Fast and Furious. F's a 6 letter. Today's the day with 66 numerology. That's what they say joins F and F. That's what even they do things like this. F and F, 66. And like I think just to see Vin Diesel's birthday, because it won't take long. That's why it'll take literally 1 minute. And if I don't, understand it, I'll pass. I really like what we got going on with these riddles. But this guy with the 187 birthday, at least you can, this guy's born 18/7, like Society of Jesus. Fast and Furious, I don't know what that equals. 70/47. So today till July 18th. And think about it. Ancient Sub Skyframe Formation 187. Today is 3322. And I see all that too. But 119 from his birthday. 118. I was even thinking back in my mind, is this synced with Paul Walker at all? Because think about 41. Again, Paul Walker is in a movie called Skulls. Think about Skull and Bones. Oh my god, that's exactly what this is. This is a 322 Skull and Bones ritual. It has to be. Paul Walker, George H.W. Bush. Again, this is the riddle that Zach predicted. Told you so many times that George H.W. Bush would not live past November, and he died November 30th. You know what I'm saying? By the numbers. This is synced up with Paul Walker. This is a 322 Skull and Bones ritual because Paul Walker was in the movie Skulls, driving the red Porsche. He dies in the red Porsche, right? This is also with that George H.W. Bush. You understand this? And now when you read out 41, you get 118, right? 41, you get 118. This is 118 days from Vin Diesel's upcoming birthday. Death 118. Secret Society 166. Like Skull and Bones is Secret Society. This is a Skull and Bones ritual. 100 trillion billion percent. I mean, how is it not? How can I sit and say, oh, maybe not? No, it is. Mason 17, span of 17 weeks. Kill 17. Also that 119 days. I mean, this is definitely. Now I want to see from Paul Walker's death to today. I just got to do it now. I mean, guys, again, please, if I'm wrong, I want you to show in the chat how maybe this is not synced with Paul Walker and all that type of stuff. But how is it not? On 322, we're getting Fast and Furious. Again, Paul Walker died November 30th, 2013. So look, George Herbert Walker Bush, right? Herbert Walker Bush. Look when he died. See, November 30th, 2018. See what I'm saying? 5 years later. Paul Walker, see, Fast and Furious. And now we see, again, Skull and Bones 322. He's in a movie called Skulls. And he drove a red Porsche. And he dies in a red Porsche. This is just unreal. I mean, at first, it's funny. Before I was like, oh, this is, whatever. It's Vin Diesel's son. This is a ritual. We'll see, And I didn't really think too much about it. And I'm like, oh, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Right? That's what they're doing. Skull 33, 75, 12, 60. But today, till November 3rd. Guys, this might be my favorite ritual today, to be honest. We've seen a lot of good things, but my personal favorite might be this Vin Diesel. I mean, just because it's just how they just put it right out here on 322. This is just so on point. Time 254, light 254. 8 months, 9 days. Chaos 89, order out of chaos. 8 months, 8 days with the end date. 253. This is from when their upcoming death anniversary. I kind of want to see the past death anniversary too. Because again, it's closer. We're gonna have Yeah, 113, 16 weeks, 3 months, 22 days. Exactly. See, we solved it. 3 months, 22 days from the 3 year or 2 year death anniversary of George H.W. Bush. Well, guys, I gotta go right now anyway. Yeah, guys, the stream's over. I gotta do something. I really gotta go right now, but that's fine. I'll happily end with this one. Yeah, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. I mean, this is really. I mean, there's no point going any further. 112. And these 112 you can count the 113 days, but this 322. 3 months, 22 days. Today is 3/22. Skull and Bones 322. This riddle's so crazy. Gnostic knowledge. I'll share that with her. So guys, this is like the final few minute encore. Like I'm gonna say goodbye to the chat. Link Vanessa's channel. You know, she's also pounding pavement too. Really, I love Vanessa. Really good member of this community. So again, there's no excuses. She read Zach's books. You have them in the ebook format. And guys, I'm not trying to be a, jinxer, but I don't see how even the who tube's gonna like why would they ban her channel or strike her channel? What she do? She's reading a book. So I think I think it's a brilliant idea, right? Zach's knowledge is gonna be on, and his content's gonna be on YouTube, and they're not gonna take it down. I mean, if they take this down, then shit's really hitting the fan. I mean, Joker, Joaquin, yep, like and then Joe Carson, yeah, Paul Walk. I mean, that is just over, man. Today is 322 from when they died. Paul Walker played in the movies Skull and Bones. Yep, the 20-year-old surfer. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh my goodness. Lightning Strike 223, News Today 22/3. Wow. There's so much. Let's see if we can get these real quick. 20-year-old surfer. And then the 223. Oh, here we go. You have to go to the news section. Surfer Catherine Diaz dies at 22 from lightning strike during Olympic training. Oh, it's all part of the same story. Lightning strike 223. Today's 22/3. Dying at 22 on the 22nd day of the month. Yeah. Again, guys, that's why I really feel like that the next, yeah, again, it's always having that new member experience, that onboarding process, like how companies go. You always want to think of the new people. As I'm always trying to show people gematria, but I also get it. At this point, we got to definitely, because I mean, these examples are every single day. I mean, if people don't want to get this, I don't know what to say. Today's the 22nd day of the month. Lightning strike 223. See, so on 22/3. Now she dies by the numbers. The surfer. Surfer 33, 39, 75, 87. So we've seen him do surfers on 33 numerology a lot. Today is not the 33. I mean, when you run a 33, you get 66. So I'm not gonna ignore that part personally, but surfer is 42. A female. I'm using the S exception in my head. If you're new here, S is the 19th letter, so 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing S only once. It's the only number you reduce up to twice. So reducing S only once, and you reduce other letters as well in surfer, you add them up, you get 42. And when you reverse, H takes the place of that. Catherine Diaz, Olympic surfing hopeful. Yeah, hopeful. Hope equals 44. Catherine Diaz, 22/70s. Oh my god, her name equals 220. Like 22. In numerology, you drop to 0. Catherine Diaz, 220/76, 131. You know where else we find those numbers, but notice how there's context. I'm not going to say Negro because I don't think this person's black at all or anything. Again, they use these patterns for multiple things. If she was black, I definitely would have said that. Afro 68. Maybe she could be half black. I don't know. Possible, but I don't think so. I'm not trying to make any of that work or anything. Just showing how these patterns work and how context is important. You know what I mean? Does she have no Wikipedia page? We can at least see CNN doing their death, clean, murder, sacrifice update time or something like that. Surfing update. Oh, 102. And then it is interesting though. Why? And she does. The thing is, she does have melanin in her skin. It could also be that simple too. Because I'm not gonna ignore Negro 22, and then her name has the same thing as Negro, and then 102 like nigger. Like I'm not gonna ignore that, but it's very interesting. There could be another way they're doing it. I don't know. Surfing. What the video length?
Okay, I'm afraid that we have some desperately sad news to report from the world of surfing, which is today mourning the death of Catherine Diaz.
So they did it in the video length. When I said they're gonna get the sacrifice numbers, it's not in the update time, but this one's in the video length. And sure, you can say maybe what minute of the day this is. There's probably ritual behind that, but just to keep it quick, ritual sacrifice 107, kill 28. 107 is a 28 prime, so it's the ritual sacrifice number they're using in this ritual. Ritual sacrifice 107. They give you a minute 7 video about this ritual sacrifice. Again, CNN always does this. I mean, I can't imagine them not doing it because they do it every single time. Like it's hard for me to even fathom, right? Them talking about the death and not using these numbers. I've never seen them ever do that. It's always ritual sacrifice, death, clean, murder. Maybe we can get a birthday from famous birthdays. I'm really trying to rush this and get this done with, so I can have to go back to work. But this is we're definitely making some good headway. Primal information. It's an interesting name. Instagram. I mean, the thing is, I feel like getting these people's birthdays is so easy though, because when it's their birthday on Instagram, several years in a row, you can see them do that. No birthday yet. That's fine. We can do this later. They probably had it there. I probably skipped it. I'm kind of going too fast. But if famous birthdays doesn't have it, it kind of to me is like, oh, why? Model kidnapping. It's probably something else. Yeah, no. If you guys can find that, cool. But really appreciate you sharing that, Zach. Thanks for bringing these to my attention. I get to code them. Hey, what's up, Freedom Seeds? Mark Sinclair, Vin Diesel's Vin Diesel's birthday, Mark Sinclair, which equals 56. Yep, another Jesuit actor. She died on 19/3. Interesting. Lightning 44 dying on 19/3. Unbelievable. Lightning equals 44. Kill 44. And she dies on the 19th. 19/3 from lightning. Again, guys, they probably could kill her with arsenic, and they're just saying this. Like, why do I have to believe that this is how she died of a lightning? I think this satanic gang saying someone's dying of lightning. The Roman Catholic Church 193. I mean, I just refuse to believe this stuff. Sure, they could have easily killed her, but they could have killed her doing something else. Because even think about the odds getting struck by lightning. Well, no, actually, no, screw the odds getting struck by lightning. I'm not going to question that at all. Guys, this gang does weather warfare manipulation. If they want to struck one of their actors, agents with lightning and kill them, they will. I will never, ever deny this gang being able to do that. So, yeah, it's not even about that. But even then, it's probably even the mockery, where the odds getting struck by lightning, and if she does, and it's all by the numbers. In the Olympics training, so Olympics is part of this. Olympics 112, 104, 41. Interesting. If it is, I see Roman Catholic Church numbers. Diaz 22. See, this one I missed. Diaz 22, dying at 22. Her full name equals 220. Catherine. I hope I didn't spell her name wrong at one point too. That's why I was copy and paste. Because there's like 100 ways to spell Catherine. To the point where when even the gang uses the name, I can't even question it. I mean, it's just like so many Katie's out there with the different spellings. But anyway, Catherine 46, like sacrifice. 91, like Society of Jesus. Natural disaster 223. Oh, interesting. It's like a yeah. I mean, technically, getting struck by lightning is a natural disaster, but you know, can you even say technically anymore? Because technically, it's not. Because technically, they control the weather, so technically, it's from the fucking gang. I mean, you can't even use that word anymore in this day and age. Why is the D capitalized? For what? Watch what's about to happen in 2 weeks. Yeah, I bet. Skull 33, Server 33, Bones 55, Lightning 55, Lightning Zeus, God of Thunder. Yeah, missed the D being capitalized. Like, was her name different or something? Social media platform equals 321. Trump's 321 announcement on social media platform. Oh my goodness. Because these people are this specific. You have to understand this is how the gang runs. They have their gematria phrase, they have their gematria riddle, and they build riddles about it. Trump's March 21st coronavirus update in 2.5 minutes. Unbelievable. I mean, we might just watch this 232, like, you know, Satan 232. Which means without the thumbnail, would it be 231? Yeah, well, of course.
There's been a week of national.
Saturn 21. So like on the 21st day of the month on 231 video. That's the 21st triangular number. It's from the Washington Post, so they're doing it by the numbers. Those 3.3 fucking upvotes, probably fake upvotes too. Because again, this is the propaganda that YouTube allows. This stuff will never get striked or struck, never get taken down. This is BS from the White House by the numbers. Counting down, think about 3, 2, 1, like a countdown, and he's giving some announcement. Trump 47, 29 life lesson number, 29 life lesson number. So the challenge of the day is Trump's actor ass coming out by the numbers, giving some propaganda. 2947 date numerology. This is what I'm saying. This is an actor. The 45th president did with 45 numerology. So again, I'm so glad this is happening because now that he's not president anymore, you still see how he's coming out by the numbers. And think about it. Look, the title's not an accident now. Because at first I didn't know it's from this gang. But that's also from the Washington Post. Trump 25. Trump's March 21st coronavirus update in 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Trump 25. That's what they titled it this way. It's not even, sure, you can round up to 2.5 minutes. But it's technically not 2.5 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 31 seconds. And he probably even ends before that was over. We'll see. This is an actor. This is fake.
There's been a week of national action and of great national solidarity. People are getting along. We're getting along with Republicans and Democrats and independents and liberals and conservatives. And actually, it's a very nice thing to see. We're all one beautiful, big American family, and that's taking place.
Whoa. I made a mistake, guys. This is March 21st, 2020. So, yeah, my bad, guys. This is from last year. I don't want to, I mean, just for time's sake, we won't even look, because, I want to be relevant. This is a mistake. I mean, he did his announcement yesterday, right? So whatever, all the 21, so that was, you're still by the numbers. He had an announcement yesterday by numbers, as we're looking at, so this is all relevant. But that video is just not from today. But it's still on the 21st of that month last year, right? The 231 video, right? That's all still by the numbers relevance. But yeah, they probably, maybe if I just did Donald Trump announcement, that's probably what they give me. But even then, if Donald Trump doing something, again, on 321 on a social media platform, you saw they did it last year, and he's doing it this year, it just even shows you. And that's why I'm glad we found an older video, but it just shows you anyway. That's by the numbers. Yeah, but I didn't see his announcement from yesterday. Oh, here we go. Return to social media by the numbers. Perfect. Donald Trump is returned to social media with his own platform, spokesman says. Oh my God, man. I'm excited because there's more again, when I say excited, I mean to decode and wake people up with it. It's more easy information to share with people. That's why. Because it's from the Jesuits. It's going to be by the numbers for the Jesuits. Former President Donald Trump is coming back to social media, but this time with his own network, a Trump spokesperson told Fox News on Sunday. And as Zach shared, social media platform equals. So that's how specifically they are. I even thought he went back to Twitter or something. No, it's his own social media platform. Unbelievable. That's insane. You can't take these examples for granted. This is extremely specific. Social media platform 321 reverse alphabetical order, and on March 21st, they have Donald Trump coming out announcing his own social media platform. See? His own platform. This is crazy. And then they even show you Jason Miller 33, a longtime advisor and spokesperson for Trump's 2020 campaign, told Howard Kurtz on Fox's Media Buzz that Trump will be returning to social media in probably about 2 or 3 months. Donald equals 23. That's why Donald will return in about 2 or 3 months. This is an actor for the Society of Jesus, doing everything by these numbers. Numbers of these 4 base ciphers, you don't need single reductions, there's no S, right? But in these 4 base ciphers especially, use these in these riddles. That's why 2 or 3 months, Donald 23. And again, that's what we saw him last year on 3/21/2020. That's why I'm so glad we still saw that example. Oh, excuse me. Well, we'll see last year. This is from yesterday. So yesterday, see Trump social media platform, Trump 29, Trump 47, the 45th president, social media platform 321. I mean, it's the best day for him to release his social media platform. Because if he did it last year, right? Sure, Thelema 4464. That's the best you could have done. It's the Thelema pattern. But this is even just straight up his name, right? But I mean, I'm not gonna. This is not too bad. And that's why we saw that Thelemic Saturnian actor on the media that day giving an announcement. That's the whole point, and that's why he was out that day doing something. Media buzz, guys. I'm gonna make my own account. I cannot wait to make an account on this platform. Wake people up there. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Guys, I'm about spreading this research, spreading this knowledge. So another BS platform from the Jesuits I can infiltrate and spread this work. Yes, I'm excited. Media Buzz 44. I mean, I hope that's what they mean. Media Buzz 44. Like Thelema, 107 to 28 Prime. I mean, they do have these numbers again. Donald Trump is campaign lasted 511 days. Saturn 511, the Jewish cipher. They honor the number 93. This guy's complete numbers of Saturn all the time. Thelema, all the time with him. This is what social media just equals. You guys have like literally 3 more minutes left. Social media 46, 206, 71, the Catholic 71. Media buzz 46, like social media. See this? By the numbers. Yeah, what's the name of the platform they're going to be? I don't think the Media Buzz is. Media Buzz is what they talked about this on. Maybe they don't have the name yet. Yeah, he's gonna bring. Oh my guys, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. And then of course they'll have censorship there. But what if it's just like again like every new platform? Like when YouTube came out, it was always from the gang. And sure, maybe things weren't the way they are now, so I can understand that's not a good comparison. But maybe like there's just less censorship at the beginning. And again, that's an audience of people we can reach and wake them up to what's going on. They see all Trump and all these things they're into is by the numbers. Q, we can show them how Q's BS. Yes, this is good. Again, if you guys don't want to do this, you don't have to. I'm going to make an account, and I'm going to go on there. I'm going to spread the knowledge there. And I hope you guys weren't hearing this video. Okay, it's muted. Miller. It's just insane how this is all by the numbers. Hey, it was good, Victor C. Happy day to you, too. Happy day to you, too, Victor. I mean, the only non-happy thing is the stream's literally over. I mean, I'm about to go to work, back to work. I have like a few minutes left. That's why they posted it today. For what? Oh, so I mean, they're posting this today. Well, Trump talked about this yesterday, but I see you're saying they're definitely talking about today again. They're posting it today, talking about it again. 223, that's 48 Prime Donald Trump 48. But yeah, but they did originally post it yesterday because it was to make even more about numbers. But again, that's what they do. They post it today, yesterday, As long as the numbers work, they like to do continuations. You see that all the time. Especially in sports, where sports happen at night, and then it's the next day they talk about it. I don't want to be that guy, but I want to be that guy. I'm just gonna sit in the chat from now on because look for anyone any last minute things. But I'm gonna end the stream, so I don't want to look at all these things and get distracted, and then before you know it, I'm decoding the next thing. But yeah, the stream really is over. I mean, Victor C, you just joined me. I'll give you a little encore decode. I got Fox News peep. I mean, it's always just right on the front page of Fox News. Joe Biden pointing. I mean, it's not by it's by numbers, right? They're not gonna have any update time, but they always have that one thing, man. They always have that one thing. Like here, shame and sham, perfect. A black woman, so it makes it easy. It sounds stupid, but it makes it easy. I even said CA 31, slave 31. Shame is sham. Yeah, I'm not trying to pick on black people, but if there's a black woman here in the media, it's going to be the same dumb pattern they use all the time. So it'll be a quick example to move on. Shame is sham. 65, 43, 115. Masonic 11543. Miami Beach pick. I mean, I don't know what this is. Is that Gail King? I don't even know. Church of photo of crowd at Miami Beach. Failed coronavirus shaming attempts. Oh. Oh, but still, it's mockery. Again, guys, this is what I love about Fox News, though. They love calling out all the other propaganda outlets. And again, just don't be fooled. This is right, guys. We're on CNN. We're on MSNBC. We're connected to the Vatican's propaganda software suite of all the different propaganda outlets they use and do everything by the numbers. There's always the fucking music like this. Fox, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna like it. It's actually not a bad song. But they always do this. They always show this song because think of it, if it's like a decent song, you're gonna want to stay and listen to it and read the fucking headlines. But MSNBC personality shared 2019 photo of crowded, so a crowded beach in 2019, showing you that hey, look what's but they do this all the time. Like for Sandy Hook, the news literally said, sorry, we end up showing you right videos of a drill. Like the media does this all the time. They show you videos of one thing and say it's other. Local news has done it. Local news has been caught doing this. MSNBC has done this. And then look, Fox News even lets you know to mock you. But Fox News does the same thing. They do these same things. Joy Reid falls from a picture. So Joy Reid, the black woman, compares revelers to organisms in petri dish. This is all coded. So I think Joy Reid's is a black woman here. Again, guys, if we don't get this racist number, I don't care. I hope we don't get it. If we don't get it, it's a good thing. It's less BS from the gang, but it's easy to prove. And again, we see this. This already changed the tone. It's like this is now what we're seeing. How the news is just changing shit, using old footage, mocking you with it. Petri dish 54, like Jesuit order. That's where they're coding that. The key David 135. And then Joy Reid fell for it. Think about it. Falls for it. Joy Reid, the black woman fall. Well, let me make sure this is the black woman they're talking about, right? I don't even know. It might not be. They could just had some black person there. Okay, sir. But she's not intelligent enough, so she fell for it. That's what they're saying. She wasn't intelligent enough to see that it was from 2019. She didn't do her research, right? She didn't stop to think. She was just another, loud black lady always jumping to conclusions. That's what they're programming. That's what they're trying to say. So this is what Fox News, this is what the Jesuit order likes to do. Yep, guys. So we're gonna leave it there. December 8th. December 8th, 2021. Oh, I want to do the past birthday too. 261. 262. If anyone just joins, 373, the 74 prime. My song 74 units from her birthday. The 74 prime. I want to do her past birthday. I mean, guys, at this point, we might not get any racist numbers. I mean, Negro 22, she's her dad's like the most you might get, though. Yeah, good for them. Masonry, Zionism numbers, Roman Catholic Church numbers, Pi numbers, but nothing so overtly racist. They're it's still race shaming, and they're clearly doing that. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Why would a save face or be like, oh, you know, I'm like, no. Again, see, this happened. I'm just trying to think. This happened yesterday. Joy Reid 103. Was this yesterday? Please, was this Sunday? Oh man, I gotta go right now too. Because if this Sunday, it'll be 103 days from my birthday. Joy Reid 103. Like Ray's 27, the 27 prime. So I mean, they are doing it, but African American 116. But Joy, oh, Sunday. Anything with Sunday? No. Yesterday? No. I don't know. Maybe it could be today. I just want to make sure it wasn't. You know what I mean? Today's center. Blah blah. Blah. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah. See, March 21st. See, March 21st. I told you. See, you can figure out when they put these out by the gematria. You can work backwards. You can reverse engineer their propaganda, their shaming, which means then, you know, Black 29 and all that stuff. But again, let's just keep it very simple. March 21st, right? That's what? March 21st is 103 days. 103 days from her birthday. Joy Reid 103, see? Joy Reid, December 8th, birthday. Afro 68, born the year MLK assassinated. I'm sure he was born synced up with his death. But born December 8th, 1968. And then to yesterday, where they put a picture out, and all this probably happened then, 103 days. Joy Reid 103. I mean, this is unbelievable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this encore. I really gotta go right now. Every minute that passes is just not good for me right now. So I love you guys so much. I really do. I really appreciate this community a lot. That we're here spreading the knowledge. Thanks, guys, for even being here for so long, joining the chat, being in the chat for so long, watching the videos for so long every day. Like, I really appreciate y'all. But with that, I'm out. I'm literally saying my goodbyes right now as I move on to my next thing. And we did the encore. So if you just joined, I literally can't go any longer. But for those who did recently join, I always appreciate you guys for joining late, because we see guys. Some of these encores are so good. I mean, how many times someone joined late, we do an encore, and then it's just some crazy other ritual that we see. So that's why you can't feel bad for joining late, because you're the one who makes me go longer, and then we just see more stuff. So it's all meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. It's meant to be. So peace, y'all. Yeah. Oh, nice. And Nathan's leaving work soon. Perfect. Perfect. All right. See you guys later, chat. See you guys in the next one.